Welcome to River City Live, and yes, somebody is having a birthday today. I guess you can tell that right now.
It's me!
And there's no truth at all to this rumor that I asked Mark for my birthday present for him to not come in today. That's just not true. He's actually vacationing with the family for the holiday. But Rance and Liz and I will carry things on for you. And yes, only one of us here has turned a half a century old.
Yay!
I'm half as old as Olivia de Havilland, who was in Gone with the Wind. She turned 100 today. So I was like, thank you so much. It made me feel so young when I saw that.
You're still young, and you look amazing, so.
Thank you.
You do.
You have to stop.
Oh, there's just more coming on.
But we do have something very exciting to share with you right now.
Well, sure, because you know it's so hot. Everybody wants to spend time in the water, in the pool. Well, local Clay graduate Caleb Dressel is a swimmer, and now we can say he's an Olympic swimmer.
Woo!
He punched his ticket to the Rio Olympics last night in the 100 freestyle, and he didn't even realize he had won until he took his goggles off and looked at the numbers. So this is our first time for him. How exciting.
What an amazing feeling.
Oh my gosh.
It's exciting that we now have two local guys swimming in the Olympics.
Do we get to see his reaction right there? I mean, because they're all looking. Usually somebody starts punching the water.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Throwing the fist up.
He's like, wait, what?
Is it me? You? Me? Him?
I did it.
Well. But Bowles grad Ryan Murphy won his first time, and so he's going to the Olympics, and he's got actually another race tonight in the finals. He placed first in the semis last night, so good luck to him. Jacksonville, represent.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
Good luck.
And yes, whoever sneezed. It's all about the big win, and we hope somebody watching right now will be a millionaire the next time we check in with you. Tonight's $415 million Mega Millions lottery jackpot is the third largest ever in game history, and I'm going to run some stats by you, and these are really fun. So you let me know how you weigh in on these. 38% of people would rather win the lottery than find the love of their life.
You can pay for love.
99% of people would dump a spouse for $100 million or more.
Oh my gosh.
3% of people say they would, dump a spouse for just $10,000.
You people are awful.
That doesn't seem like enough money. 2% of people would roll around naked in $100 bills if they won a $100 million lottery jackpot. 24% of people would give money to the homeless if they won a $100 million lottery jackpot.
Wait, I like that one right there, where 50 to 80% of people would keep working.
If they won the lottery, but they would just be a lot more difficult to get along with, I think. I would keep working too, you just wouldn't like me very much. I'd be like, whatever.
You tell me nothing.
Exactly. You do that. You do that.
Well, so this week and obviously holiday weekend, very important to us as Americans. And one question though I have is, do you think you could pass right now a U.S. citizenship test?
Mm-mm.
Because a recent survey came out and said that a lot of people could not.
I hate to say it, but I know because Stuart has a microphone in his hand.
Our executive producer is going to quiz us to see how well we do.
Well, the poll said that most Americans can't pass the citizenship test, which people have to pass in order to become a U.S. citizen. So I wanted to see how you guys would do. I have 10 questions here.
Oh, 10.
All right, here's question number 1. In what year was the Constitution written?
Oh my gosh, we're getting multiple choice.
17, oh good.
1689.
1787.
87.
76.
What is your final answer?
87.
87. Yes.
87 is
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Most people say 1776, but that's
That's the
actually when we
Declaration.
became independent. What territory did the U.S. buy from France in 1803?
Okay.
Oh, I know it. Louisiana.
That is correct. Y'all are doing
Woo!
good.
Do we
2 for
get-
2.
So it's a matter of, do we get to stay? Is that what we're competing for?
Number 3. Who was president during the Great Depression?
FDR.
Yep.
No?
Oh,
Yes?
that's so
FDR.
easy. That's
Put
That
those
one was
answers in,
really
Justin.
easy.
All right.
Those are too easy. Why does the American flag have 13 stripes?
because there were 13 colonies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that, yeah, it's colonies, but I can see where these would trip some people up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
All right. What are the first 3 words of the U.S. Constitution?
We the people.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Ian.
Never gonna give. Oh, if people could be in our suite.
Because did you not know that song, We the People, in
No.
order to form a perfect union,
Nope.
establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility,
I just know I'm just a bill, but I'm only a bill.
sponsor, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and
So
All right,
can
this
we,
one's going to stump you guys. How many amendments are there in the Constitution? How many constitutional amendments are there? 27, 12, or 35?
I think 27.
I have no idea. 35.
I said 12.
Survey
27.
says, "Ooh,
Rance.
Rance, I'm getting to
Rance gets to
stay."
stay.
All right, well, we'll do one more.
Okay.
What is one right listed in the First Amendment?
Speech. Oh, in the
no.
first speech. No,
Ooh,
no.
assembly.
Yes, assembly.
I don't know. Oh, oh.
Along with
Yeah.
press and petition to government.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right,
Well,
so we can,
So can
we can,
we-
she's
You guys
gotta
did
go.
good.
Say
So
the
we did
US.
okay. I'm not totally embarrassed by that. Not at all. Well, if you are headed out of town this holiday weekend, here are some tips that you can follow to make sure that you're not living at your cell phone's pleasure, because that is one thing that I think a lot of us do nowadays. We just tend to get all caught up in our phones. So let me roll some tips by you. Set up your email autoresponder. That's the first thing you need to do so that you don't feel pressured to check your emails all the time. You know that everyone on the other end is going to know you're not around. Edit your phone notifications so they're not dinging for absolutely every little thing. Reorganize your home screen so you don't see all of those notifications going off.
smart.
And then here are your don'ts. Don't worry about capturing every single moment. You don't need to. You can actually remember stuff, believe it or not. Don't forget your waterproof case. Now, these waterproof cases Stuart had on his honeymoon, and they're awesome. And they worked, you said, right, Stuart?
Oh yeah, you saw his pictures and videos? I saw them on Facebook.
Yeah, so they float too, right?
came in
Those are great. And then don't stress about using your phone during your vacation. You're on vacation. Hold it up. There you
Did
go.
this not make you nervous using this? I feel like I'd be nervous.
tested it before in my bathtub, and
Rubber ducky.
in the bathtub. Yeah, no, it worked. It worked perfectly. It seals perfectly.
Yeah, but the problem with testing something waterproof is testing it is just as, what's the difference?
I was going to say, I like that you tested in your bathtub and not in the ocean. I mean, water's water.
Wait, you didn't put your phone in it when you tested it, right?
No, I did not.
Okay. See, that would have been something I
I
would
had
have
a piece
done.
of paper in there.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you can find them for as little as $6.
Oh,
so I
nice.
mean, they're super cheap.
Ah,
Okay.
you're
But
going
they
on the
work.
water this weekend.
I am.
Boom.
Can I borrow?
Yeah.
All right, so just let me quickly also roll this one by you too, because it has to do with getting online. There is a Reddit guy who has set up a little science experiment, and basically everybody on the other end of Reddit can answer survey questions as to whether or not he waters the plant that day. It's actually linked up. I don't know if it's real or fake as far as if it's linked up or he just bases on the vote. Should he water this plant named Jeff today? And so people on the internet are in charge of whether this plant lives or dies. It's very creepy if you think about it, but he says that it's split into 3 categories. There's the people that want Jeff to live, there's the evil people that want Jeff to die, and then there are the people who just think automatically you should water your plant every single day.
This is
you
so
can
weird.
watch Jeff on a live webcam and make educated decisions, like on how he looks, if he's thirsty or not.
What,
So-
did you say what kind of plant he is? Do we know?
I have no idea what kind of plant he is. I think the most important thing you need to know is that his name is Jeff. And then it's #HelpJeff if you're interested in knowing more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't.
All right, so Mark, as you can see, is not here right now, but he did leave us with some words of wisdom. You know, he has 4 little boys, and when the wife's away, the boys must play, and he's going to show us some things that'll keep them busy during the summertime.
Keep an eye on the boys, okay? Watch them closely. I'll be back in an hour. Watch them.
Jeez, it's 4 little boys. How hard could it possibly be?
Just take those old records off the shelf. I said,
Sit down, just watch TV. Read. Where's Reed?
Pony! Reed, pull it together!
I have officially lost control of the boys. I need ideas fast.
You guys, we have to plan something. We have to do activities or something. Who's got an idea of what to do?
I think we should do the stair slide.
Do you have a picture of it?
The cardboard stair slide. All you need is cardboard and stairs. It's very simple to do. Just use scissors and take a big box, start cutting. The idea is to come up with 2 large sheets of cardboard to line your stairs. We use pillowcases to make sure the kids would hit maximum speed. which is probably a bad idea.
3, 2, 1, go. Go ahead. Whoa. Okay, that is really dangerous, and that is not a good idea. Do you guys have any other ideas? Mommy called. She's gonna be home in 30 minutes. So what else can we do?
Maybe sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling? What's that?
It's where you put a pillow under your shirt and then you crouch into each other.
Can I see a picture?
Pillow sumo wrestling. All you need for this are large shirts and pillows. The kids had so much fun stuffing their own shirts with the pillows. Once they were all puffy, they were ready to wrestle. This is a great way to get the kids tired, especially if you have hyperactive kids.
That's good. Oh. Chase is tired?
I have the idea. I think I have an idea.
What do you have? Table hammock. That's next. Don't worry, Reed, I'll help you. There you go, breathe.
And when it's time to settle down, the table hammock. For this, you just need a table and a large sheet. Tie the 2 opposing corners of a sheet into a knot on the top of the table. Then on the sides of the table, spread the sheet out. This will help with the support on the bottom. And the final step is just add a tired child.
Good night.
We hope you had fun with this edition of DIY Parent Hacks. We will see you soon.
Okay, my favorite, absolute favorite part of that is that after the first kiddo hits the wall, he lets the second one do it. That is great. Thank you very much, Mark. And I know Mark will have more hacks like that when he gets back, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness.
That is so funny. All right, well, we will be back with much more. Stick around.